Hi, Susan from the Pattern Place again. Something just a little bit different today. I've been using some oven baked clay to make my own embellishments. So I've made a little key and lock which I'm going to use on my next album. I really enjoy making my own tailored embellishments for things. So I've been using this. It's Primo clay. It's an oven baked clay. And on the internet I purchased a mold. So this has several keys and several locks in it. And for this one I used this one here. And for the key that goes with it, it was, yes, this one here. So I just rolled out the clay and conditioned it. Pressed it into the mold. I didn't need to use any powders or oils or anything. This is a flexible silicone mold, so they came out really easily. And then you need to oven bake them for about half an hour. Just follow the instructions on your brand of clay. Some are even air dry, I believe. And now it's come out. I'm just using this file set that I've had for a while. It doesn't have a name on it, but some of you might recognize the packaging, but it has a whole range of files, and I've just been going around and just neatening it up a little bit, for want of a better word. So I've just gone around the edges and across the back as well, just to make sure that it's flat, and it's going to sit nice and flat on my album cover. And then they also have lots of little files for getting into all the little crevices, which is very useful, I've discovered. So I'm just going around and tidying it all up like that. So it's not perfect, but that's sort of what I like about it. The key as well, using this I can get inside here and just tidy it up. And I decided to use brown purely because that was the clay I had open at the time, and I'll show you what I was doing with it when I was inspired to do this as well while I had the clay out. So there's the key. I think that's pretty good to make sure it's nice and flat on the back. It should be fairly flat because when I pressed it into the mold, when I pressed the clay into here, I used a blade just to slide across the top and take off any excess clay. So they are already fairly flat on the back. But we're going to call that done. And then what I thought I would do to make them look a bit more aged is I thought I would use some of my distress inks. So I've got black here and I've got walnut, so maybe let's just start with the walnut. And just rub some of that on. Somewhere in my cupboard I've got some gold highlight as well, so I might have to go and search that out just to give them a little bit of a metallic look, which should be quite nice, but this is already giving them an aged appearance. And when I was looking for my silicone molds on the internet, there were lots of different ones, so you can do heaps of different things. So let's change over now and we'll bring in the black soot. Oh yes, that's looking lovely. Oh, I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, that's looking very nice. Let me bring it up a bit more for you guys to see. My fingers are getting the treatment as well, but that's looking really good now. And the key, beautiful. Okay, let's just wipe what I can off. And I'll show you why I was playing around with the brown clay in the first place. I was making chocolates. So these are polymer clay chocolates. They look good enough to eat. Actually, I fooled my husband last night because I had them just drying on the tray ready to go into the oven. So they were very effective. This one's got little shavings on the top. This is a square one, which is supposed to look like caramels, which is my favourite chocolate. The good thing about this is they have no calories. And then the next, oh, this is a mint stick, an after dinner mint stick. And then what you can do is, instead of making them a solid brown colour, you can put a different colour inside and then use a cutter to make it look like someone's taken a bite out. So this is a cherry or a strawberry one. And they do look good enough to eat, don't they? And then I did a coconut one, which happens to be my husband's favourite, so he hasn't seen it yet with the bite taken out of it. But it really does look good, doesn't it? So this is the same clay, the Primo clay. So if you'd like me to show you how to do one of those on the screen, just leave a comment. And if enough of you want me to do a tutorial on that, I'm more than happy to. It was heaps of fun. Very, very easy. And I was thinking I've got just a nice little crystal glass plate that I was going to arrange those on. Maybe I need a few more. I was just going to arrange those on there just as a centerpiece with a difference. So thanks for watching again. This is Susan from the Pattern Place. Bye!